2020 and the Dream Duo Space Program, and we are proud to announce we are only days away from launching our first ever weather balloon capsule. As you have seen here, we have everything ready to go. All the instruments inside, the balloons have been bought, the parachute is here, the heating system, everything is ready to go. We will be launching this capsule to around 20 to 25 kilometers into the atmosphere. We'll be using one of these weather balloons as we have here. Even though I've bought 4, we will only be using 1 on a day, or possibly 2 depending if one pops. Also, inside we have 2 instruments, or 2 phones to say, and one will be for GPS and one will be for taking photos at 30 to 45 minute intervals in the flight. We have decided to do this instead of recording because the margin for the battery to still be alive when it comes back, it might not still be alive, it might be dead, and when it dies, for some reason, the phones aren't saving the recording, so we've had to take this approach in order to make sure that we actually have something to prove. And yeah, we were going to also put an altimeter in, but we were unable to due to not having enough weight margin to put this instrument inside, and also we wanted to put a power brick in to allow the phones to record, but that also wasn't also possible. We've had to keep everything really cheap and keep a low budget on this mission due to the low budget of the Dream Duo Space Program. So pretty much that's why we only have 2 phones in here, and also we are reusing a parachute from one of the old Kookaburra rockets. So yeah, that has been carried over into this program. We've had to construct the vehicle from some different materials just because we weren't able to go out and just buy some stuff, so I just had to do some stuff from around the house. And inside what we have is foam and insulation, and we'll be having heat packs inside to make sure the instruments inside stay warm in the upper atmosphere. But also when it is lower in the atmosphere, we've got this tin foil on the outside just to keep it cool, because sometimes it can get to 30 to 40 degrees in Sydney. On the bottom we have a shock absorber. This will just stop it from hitting the ground too hard. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for listening. We'll be launching in only a couple of days. Thank you very much. And this is our mission that we've been trying to do for 8 years, and all the way back then we said it was only going to be 6 months, but we are finally ready to go. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so this is just going to be a quick test of how the GPS system, how we'll pretty much find the vehicle. So pretty much as we see, we have this circle that pretty much the vehicle will be around the center of it, but this is anywhere that it could land. So if let's say it lands here, this is or over here, this will be the circle that we'll find it in. And just to narrow it down, we actually have a ringer that will play, so that way it's easy to find, because obviously that area is pretty big. And we'll play it now. And yeah, pretty much that's how it'll work, and then we should be able to find it like that. And also, just a quick mention, we can also actually see the battery of the vehicle while it's flying, so that would be good too. Alright, this is a parachute test just to confirm that all the systems will work. So we have the parachute here and we have the shock absorber at the bottom on the vehicle down there. We will just do a quick drop test just to make sure that the capsule will actually survive when it re-enters and lands back at Earth. 3, 2, 1. Currently just doing a quick final test, and as you can see, it is a bit windy today, but it should be fine. There it is up there. Got it on the tether for one last time just before we launch it. Okay, so we are currently ready for launch. We have the parachute ready, we have the balloon ready. 3, 2, 1. And there it goes. And it has successfully launched. Now it's time for the chase. actually found the capsule in a bit of a construction site, you could say. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, we found it very far west of Sydney, and it travelled about 40 kilometres across and about 20 kilometres up. So this is a successful launch. We have now got it back to. It has sustained some damage, so we'll have to work on that. We have a lot of things to work on, but we have a successful flight in our hands, and now we can go ahead and launch more of these more often.